is Team PacmanGO. This video will be divided into 3 parts. First, which approach we choose to use. Second, how we design our Pacman agent. Third, the demos of behaviors of the Pacman agent. The first approach implemented by our team is a star search. We will calculate F values for each state, and then we will insert the current state into a priority queue with the whole path from the star state. We will pop the state with the best priority. If the pop state is goal state, the path was found. Otherwise, we will generate successors of pop state and insert them into the priority queue with path. We will repeat the former procedures until the path is found. If the path is found, the first action of the path will be chosen as the next action. The second approach implemented by our team is Monte Carlo tree search. For selection, we use UCT to calculate the value. The CPU was set to 0.8 in order to encourage more explorations. We will expand the node by applying 1 legal actions. For simulation, we use the sum of the features times corresponding weight instead of the random simulation. And for backpropagate, we will add the estimated rewards to each state from bottom back to the start state. And if the time limitation reaches 0.9 seconds, the recursion will be broke. Otherwise, the former 4 steps will be repeated. Finally, the node with the maximum reward will be chosen as the next action. Among the 2 approaches implemented by our team, we finally decided to choose A* as the final search function for our context for 2 reasons. First, A* search is much faster than MCT. A game using A* will take for about 3 minutes, but a game using MCT will requires around 10 minutes, which makes it much harder for debug. Secondly, A* can guarantee the finding of the optimal path to the goal state. However, MCT cannot guarantee this because of the 1 second limitation for each step. Thus, A* was chosen as the final search function for our contest.
Firstly, the overall policy is double offensive policy. Because some of maps have several entries, invaders are likely to break through defenses and be a few steps ahead of defenders. And since all Pacman move in the same speed, it is hard to catch invaders as long as they do not make mistakes. Besides, other policies depend on different situations. In situation 1, where Pacman is in opponent's zone with no ghost nearby, the Pacman will continue eating food until only 2 food is left, then it goes back home, escaping from enemies. Since there is no danger, the Pacman should eat as much as possible to get higher score. In situation 2, 4, and 5, where the nearest ghost is 4 steps away. In order to improve efficiency of eating, if capsule doesn't exist, the Pacman continue eating food meanwhile keeping away from the ghost until it carries more than 5 food, then it goes back home while escaping from ghosts. Otherwise, the Pacman chooses to eat nearest capsule meanwhile keeping away from the ghost. In situation 3, where ghost is scared, Pacman will continue eating food ignoring the ghost until the scare time is less than 3. This policy aims to maximize the number of food that the Pacman is carrying. In the last situation, where the time is less than 300, Pacman will rush home while escaping from Ghost and change to Defender mode to prevent invaders from getting back home.
During the development of our agents, we have faced some challenging situations that the Pacman should handle with to significantly increase the win rate. The situations can be concluded as follows. Firstly, if Pacman enters a dead end in the event of being chased by the opponent's ghost, there will be a high probability of being eaten. Therefore, we prohibited the actions which will lead to the dead end by using simple DFS when the Pacman is being chased. Secondly, if there is only 1 access in this area, and the access is blocked by the opponent's ghost, A* will return an empty set because it cannot find the ghost state. To handle this situation, the agent takes the action step far from the ghost, in order to lead the ghost away from the access so that the Pacman can escape this dilemma. Thirdly, when both agents are offensive and tend to eat the nearest food, they are likely to always choose the same or very similar path, like the demo on the left-hand side, which will greatly reduce their efficiency in collecting foods. Therefore, we divide all the food into 2 areas. And due to the time constraints, the following aspects are potential improvement that our team has considered but have not implemented. Firstly, if the teammate is being chased by a ghost for more than a certain time, the agent should go to take the capsule to rescue teammate. Because if teammate is eaten, teammate will wait time to take action back to the opponent's zone. This will reduce the efficiency of our team's agents collecting food. Secondly, in the case where the heuristics are frequently switched, the agents may move back and forth all the time. This can greatly reduce the win rate. One possible solution is to set a counter whose value will increase when the agents move back and forth. And when the value reaches a certain level, the agent will be prohibited from moving in these directions or forced to change another heuristic. This approach may reduce the possibility of being tied to some extent. This is a game demo of our A* agents. We are red. Our both agents rush to the mid-line at first and ate all the opponent's agents. During the time the opponents take actions back to the middle, our agent collected food without any danger. Then, when opponents began to chase us, our Pacman headed to the capsule and ate them back. At this time, there is no capsule left. Therefore, our agents choose to rush back home because they carried more than 5 food. This time, we ate the last food and rushed back home and win. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching.